Hi Aries, this is Rena Willow Tarot. I'm Rena, and we're going to take a look at what you need to know for this last week in February, starting February 20th today. I'm actually using the Sacred Circle Tarot. It's by Franklin and Mason. I have not used this deck in quite some time actually, but I'm kind of feeling drawn to it today. So we're going to see what it brings for you guys, all right? Keep in mind, any gender pronouns I'm using have nothing to do with gender. They are all about just energy, okay? We all have masculine, feminine energy. And also, if Aries is not your sun sign, it can be anywhere in your chart. And there may be something in here for you if you're feeling drawn to it, okay? All right, we are going to do a couple of shuffles here. I pre-shuffled just the tiniest bit. I'm not gonna lie, every time I've split the deck so far, I've seen the tower. Now, don't let that scare you because that doesn't necessarily mean it's yours, okay? We're gonna just see where we land with that. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Aries this week? The week of February 20th. What do they need to know to make the best possible choices and have the best possible week? What messages do you have for Aries? One, the web. Okay. Now, just FYI, the web is the same number as the Justice card. Could be Libra Energy in there, I guess. There. Anyway, Spirit, what else do you have? We've got the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Good gracious, what is going on here? Okay. Three of Swords in reverse, okay. Get one more here. Don't worry, Aries. We'll figure this out. Remember, this information is what will help you make good choices. Now we got the Six of Cups over here. Okay. So the web. Some tarot decks depict number 11 as strength actually, but this one is just like the rest. It's justice here, okay? Libra energy. I'm feeling like this is more related to the Eight of Swords here, which is in this deck it's called bondage. Meaning that you have been wrapped up in a massive conflict, it seems. We got the Five of Swords here. That typically means like a kind of the horrible breakup or a, kind of a nasty ending to something. And so I don't know if it really is telling us that you will have to go through like that tower moment, nasty ending to get free of the web, to get free of the bondage, okay, to reverse this Three of Swords, reverse your heartbreak, all right, or if it's telling you that this massive, Five of Swords tower type of situation will get you free. Like I don't know if it's telling you that you need to create that moment to get free, or if it's a moment like that is happening that will get you free. What I think you might be dealing with this week is this Six of Cups energy is called nostalgia in this deck, and I think that it's almost like I'm hearing, what have I done? Kind of questioning whether or not you did the right thing letting this go, or it could be that the nostalgia is keeping you from like breaking free from the situation, almost like you're afraid to be free of that web. Almost like you're afraid to be in a situation that's actually balanced. Look, this spider has carefully balanced every little teeny tiny thread And when a web is destroyed, it's almost amazing because it just like collapses into this almost like a sticky, you would never have known how it had stretched apart in a perfect pattern before. Okay, you never would have seen that. So I feel like you either have to kind of bust something apart that you've worked so hard to make perfect, and this whole feeling of like, but this is everything, this is my life, this is what I do, this is what I've put my heart and soul into, how can I walk away from it? It's either saying that you need to, or that this is already happening and your nostalgia is kind of keeping you from getting over it and getting to this point where your Three of Swords is in reverse. So I'm thinking for this week, let's clarify a little bit, but it almost feels like this week you may have to let yourself go through the grieving process of something, let yourself see it as something that's in the past in order to continue moving forward. I'm going to use this Karma Tarot Next by Bridget Bullion Erfurt and see if we can't clarify a little bit, all right, on this. So I know it does kind of sound grim, but at the same time, a message like this can give you hope because you know exactly what you need to do to get out of these feelings or out of this bondage that you've been experiencing. May not be easy to do, but it is an answer. It is an answer. Okay. Let's clarify this web. Let's find out. Oh, well, something came right. 8 of Swords in reverse. No way. Look, you had your 8 of Swords. It's in reverse. And look, it's definitely saying you need to get out of your head with this. You need to stop torturing yourself with this. You need to let yourself see that the web is not going to hold. Okay? Let's look at this 5 of Swords. What's the deal with the 5 of Swords, please, Spirit? These cards are so big. All right, 5 of Swords, Spirit, 5 of Swords. All right, 5 of Swords. Clarification, please. Anything? I'm going to get this guy right here. 10 of Wands. So instead of carrying this burden, instead of continuing to carry it, what do you need to do? Right? You need to get out from under it. Interesting. All right. Now the 8 of Swords, I almost feel like we clarified it with its reverse, but we'll get another one here. What about the 8 of Swords, Spirit? What do we have here? Oh. King of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands. Oh my. Well, this is interesting. Instead of being the King of Wands, who is in charge of whatever your heart is in the middle of here, instead of being in charge of it, instead of continuing to control it, instead of being, I guess almost like, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm hearing, instead of having to be the weaver of the web here, the spider, that you need a fresh new beginning, that you need a fresh new, look at these flowers coming out of this stick. It's like you've got this fire here, right? And it's almost like you're lifting this stick up out of the fire and letting some flowers grow. Lifting yourself up out of a messy web that's not going to hold, going ahead and breaking free from all of that struggle, okay? All that overthinking to get to the point where you can let go and let your heart heal. Let's see. 3 of Swords in reverse. What do we have for that one here? Spirit, if you could clarify. 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we've got Judgment in reverse. 6 of Coins in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Well, so this situation has been bringing you terrible pain. It's been keeping you from being able to even move on at all. A Judgment is often a card of like reaching your final destination. It's keeping you from getting where you need to be to feel happy. It is keeping you from balance. It is keeping you under the knife of someone else or something else. And it is keeping you from being able to give what you need to give. I'm thinking maybe in a way it's like she's kind of pouring, she's, you know, it's like she's almost like a little tree here. And I'm covering up her chest because it's bare, but she's watering herself. Look at that. She's watering herself. Very interesting that she's actually saving herself. Okay, now let's look at the Six of Cups thing. My interpretation was just like, this is what's kind of holding you back, is like, I mean, even if you're with an abuser, it's like they're not abusive 100% of every moment usually. They will keep you confused by doing good things sometimes. And it's just, or let's say there's a job that's just really not okay anymore for you. And yet, but you love the people, or you love what you do, or you're afraid about, you know, will I have, you know, what I want anywhere else, you know, that kind of thing. Or let's say you're in a situation like, you know, with, you know, older children, maybe it could be younger children, but, you know, something where you aren't sure exactly what to hang on to and what not to as they're growing. And this is kind of helping. This is too many, so I'm going to keep going here. Let's see, Six of Cups here. What do we have for our Aries? Let's see. Well, got the King of Swords. Ooh, Nine of Coins. And look at this. All right, now of course in this deck it's called Osiris, but it's the Emperor. Anyway, so take a look at this. In order for you, and I asked, you know, what will it take for you to be able to not be stuck in this nostalgia? Look at this. You're gonna have to be the Emperor, meaning someone who just simply makes a choice. Nine of Coins. This is someone, sometimes this represents someone who is single and self-sufficient. Maybe what you're hanging on to, like when it comes to the Six of Cups, is you're kind of worried, you know, will I be able to be my own emperor? Will I be able to be self-sufficient? Will I be able to take care of myself? And then the King of Swords here, that's the energy that it takes to just swipe something out of the way that needs to be out of your way. I find it interesting that you've got two figures here, kind of with a similar look on their face. It's like a mirror image. I don't know. I mean, it could be that you are juggling too many things, and that's what this web is that's keeping you in so much mental bondage. You're juggling too much, and you need to actually cut some things free. So overall, Aries, it really looks to me like this week you are needing to totally cut something out, or you will be doing so. And in order for you to get to the other side of that, to heal from it, to move forward, you're really going to have to let those things be cut out, kind of have that no fear, I can do this on my own, it's going to be okay. I'm taking care of myself right now. I'm going to make sure I'm okay right now. And you can confidently do that. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Aries. I hope you have an excellent last week in February.